It is good, yo. It's your boy Ty back here with another video, and in this video today, guys, we're gonna be building my $250,000 tournament squad for the current gen side of Quals today. So I will say the game's a little different between current and next, but my squad would probably be relatively the same. There might be one difference in it, but that would really be it. So this is the squad that honestly I've labbed a little bit early this morning and that I've came up with. Now there's gonna be some guys in here that might surprise you, but it's who I think can take me to the promised land. Now before we dive any further into that, if you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button. We're on the road towards 110,000 subscribers. So this is the squad that look, I've got 2 qualifiers left to qualify, so I got to qualify today. This is the squad we're going out there with at the starting point guard position. Pink Diamond, Magic Johnson. And as I was trying to upgrade his badges today, I accidentally gave him Hall of Fame Claymore. Now, is that what I wanted to do? No. Is it that big of a deal? I mean, not really. I mean, I'll be able to probably get some more Claymores by the time by the time the actual 250K tournament happens. But it's kind of annoying. Magic here is 6'9", 220 pounds. You guys can see I still need to update his shoe boost, and that's something I'm going to probably do sooner rather than later. And that's why I like doing these videos, because, I mean, I've had Magic on my squad for months. And I looked at his badges today. He wasn't fully badged, and his shoe is not great. So I guess I thought and figured the shoe would be good, and it obviously is not. So I probably end up giving him a different shoe. The shoe will probably be 3-ball. I probably give him, some more of those defensive stats, maybe lateral quickness, definitely. And maybe perimeter defense, steal, stuff like that. But it's crazy to me that he did not have the shoe I was looking for. Now, as far as his badges, these are the ones that mine does have. You guys can see the extra couple of Hall of Famers there. And just the total badges, he does indeed have. The badges I added to him, I guess, Claymore was one of them. I mean, you got to look at the ones you can replace. So Claymore, Blinders, I don't want to replace anything else but volume shooter, stuff like that. Those are the ones that I personally did apply to my Magic. But my Magic really super, really complete all the way up and down. At the shooting guard position, Dark Matter Dr. J. With all the Cassie hype, all the Terry hype, Dr. J did prevail 6'6". I wanted my Dr. J to have lock badge, so that's why I did not give him a 3-ball boost. Gets the standing dunk, pass accuracy, defense boost in there. And he's one of the best defense players in the entire game. And again, I knocked down enough shots with him with Monty Williams. He's got that 95 3-ball. I'm not super worried or concerned about that. Now, mine's got 23 Hall of Famers. I don't know exactly how many hops I've given him. I do know I think I gave him clutch shooter because I have a lot of those. But other than that, maybe one of the most complete cards still to this game, to this day in my team. The dude is absolutely elite. Starting small forward position, we're plugging in Pink Diamond, LeBron James. Now, LeBron, I'm still looking for upgrades for the tournament, but he'd be a tough guy to upgrade because he's got a lot of those important extra Hall of Famers that I do need. As far as his shoe boost, again, another guys that I am okay with. I don't need to touch his shoe boost considering, 3-ball, standing dunk, that's solid. Defensively, they upgraded him as well. So this shoe boost is what I'm going to hold true with. Now, as far as LeBron James is concerned, similar to Dr. J, badge-wise, you can't ask for much more. I love LeBron just because I know he's a guy I can have on the court and can trust. Like, Tim Thomas even, I'm up and down with. With LeBron James, he's steady. I know I'm going to green shots with him, and he is going to be absolutely elite on the defensive end of the court. Starting power forward position, we're plugging in Galaxy Opal, Bob Nedelecki. Now, the crazy part is the Bob Nedelecki's prices, man. He was going upwards of 3 million MT yesterday. Like, it was ridiculous. I tried getting him at, midnight. It was 3 million, it was ridiculous. And then this one I bid at in the middle of the night, and I got him for literally 1 mil MT. So it was kind of crazy because, I was trying to get a suit Bob, and at literally midnight is when later than midnight, maybe 2, 3 a.m. is when this one did end up expiring. I put a shoe boost that does give him rim badge as well. So upgraded the 3-ball a little bit. Defensively is a little bit better. Speed, lateral quickness. The big thing though is to get him rim, you gotta upgrade that block rating. I did exactly that. Now he's got rim badge. That's my main focus. I want a Bob that does have rim badge. Now, badge wise, here's what you're looking at. He didn't have all of the ones I might want, right? When I go in here and I look up Bob Nedelecki. The important one for me, the main one for me that I wanted Bob Nedelecki to have was Hall of Fame catch and shoot. That's the main badge I wanted him to have because I didn't want him to miss any shots in the catch and shoot situation. Now, some other badges that he has that I think are important. Slippery off ball, volume shooter, dimer. That's an important badge as well. He did get ankle braces and off ball pest as well, which I was wanting. So, I mean, as far as he is concerned, he had most of the badges I wanted. And, you know, everything else I could personally apply to him. I still got to get better with Bob, and I've got a couple hours to do that at the time I'm recording. But he is definitely that starting power forward position. Starting center, we're plugging in Mr. Fireworks David Robinson. Now, a thought crossed my mind to go small ball, maybe go Tim Duncan, maybe even plug in AD here at the center position. But D-Rob does prevail. Why? Because I don't want to have to worry about rebounding at the center position. If I'm going to run small at the power forward with Bob Nedelecki, I need a guy like David Robinson to control the paint. 93 ball, 88 driving dunk. Defensively, really solid through and through. Again, could give him a different shoe, and I probably will, actually. You know, a lot of these cards that, again, I've been using for a while, I don't even realize their shoe's not great. So the shoe boost, I'll probably end up giving him. 3-ball, probably give him, let me see here. Probably give him speed, acceleration, maybe lateral quickness, vertical possibly, definitely defensive rebounding, maybe offensive rebounding. We'll see. I still want him to keep his, I still want to make sure he does keep that, you know, rim badge. So that's one thing I'll definitely look at as well. But I want to give him a different shoe because this shoe is not great. Badge-wise, Hall of Fame bully, fast twitch, masher, blinders, quick first step. I mean, the dude's so complete. Chicken in the catch shoe situation. All I need at the center position. Backup point guard position. I'm plugging in Pink Diamond, Penny Hardaway. I thought about going small, you know, with Don O, who's really, really solid. Donovan Mitchell even it crossed my mind. But, you know, tall point guards are going to prevail. Why? Because the shooting guards are going to run the offense. Now, as far as Penny's shoe, am I going to change this? No, I love Penny's shoe. He has the shoe that I would want on him. And so that's going to remain relatively the same. As far as Penny's badges, 14 Hall of Famers, 37 on gold. The dude is absolutely complete. Perfect. I mean, I can't ask for anything more out of Penny Hardaway. At the shooting guard position, no surprise here, the dentist, Terry Dischinger, 6'7", 189 pounds. And as much negativity that has surrounded Terry Dischinger, I'm tired of it. This card is elite. I don't care who you are. This card is absolutely elite. I didn't touch the 3-ball because, again, I want Terry to get lock badge. At least I hope he gets lock badge. I guess I could go in there and check it out. But that's what I'm guessing he's going to get. I mean, I don't know whether he gets sharp, play, or lock. I really don't care. Whatever it is, I'm pretty sure he will get locked, though. And that's ultimately what I'm wanting. Now, as far as getting a Soup Terry, it was nearly impossible. I got one with a few extra Hall of Famers. And that's all that mattered to me, right? I need a Terry with a few extra Hall of Famers. The Terry I personally got is different. A lot of you guys wanted blinders on your Terry, this and that. I got a Terry for barely over asking price for a base Terry. My Terry's got off-ball pest and ankle braces. And say what you want. On current gen specifically, ankle braces is such an important badge. It can't be undervalued. And so those are the main things I was looking at for my Terry Dischinger, right? So he did have 15 Hall of Famers. Those were 2 of them. The comeback kid was the other one, which I don't really care about too much. Small forward position. Backup small forward, I should say. Pink Diamond Tim Thomas. I still to this day have not figured it out with TT. I don't know, man. I don't green consistently with him. It's part of the reason I'm not running again, you guys can watch my Kazzy gameplay. I don't like Kazzy Russell. It's part of the reason I'm not running Kazzy Russell because I'm not great with him. But it is what it is. Tim Thomas, really solid. I'm just not great with the LaMelo base. This dude is 6'10", gonna play good defense. I just hope today I can green with him. Because if I can green with Tim Thomas consistently, watch out with the Terry Tim kind of duo, it could get pretty dangerous. Backup power forward position, Galaxy Opal Dolph Shades. And this might come as a surprise because everybody thought I was probably running AD. And there might be a switch halfway through the tourney. But when I compare the stats and badges and animations of these guys, Dolph prevails. It's that simple. Dolph prevails when I compare these cards side by side. Dolph has better stats. Dolph has better SIGs. Dolph has a way better release. Yes, AD is a little taller, but that's it. Looking at my Dolph, okay, you guys can see 3-ball 90. I upgraded his defense to get him rim badge. Badge-wise, he's base, okay? He is absolutely as base as it gets. Badges I gave him, I'm going to have to go through and look here. Ankle braces was one of them. Let's see, I think I gave him ankle breaker. I gave him quick first step, unpluckable. And I'm trying to remember what the last one was, but those are the main badges I gave Dolph. Basically gave him everything he needed to be that next level of good. Backup center, Pink Diamond, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Again, if I'm going to run Dolph, run Bob, run these small fours, I need a center that can control the paint. It's that simple because Dolph's only 6'8". So yes, when he gets mashed, I'll at least have Kareem there to help bail him out. And the one thing I do like about Kareem is if I'm running my pick and pop with Terry and Dolph Shays, people will try rotating off my Kareem and he will shoot them right out of it. You can't rotate off of Kareem. I will green too many shots and you will be absolutely stunned. So that's kind of my logic behind running Bob and Dolph at the fours as well. If I've got bigs alongside them who I believe can play, I'm going to play them. And honestly, my plan was to run AD right here. Until this morning when I did a Dolph Shays gameplay and I realized this guy has to play. He's got to. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He has to play. And so I had to make some adjustments around that. So, I mean, these are my main 10. Now, bench unit, it's all golds. You guys can hate me if you want. I'm running all golds. I'm not risking the wrong guy coming in, this and that. I'm running all golds. It is that simple. I don't care. Hate me if you want, but I'm running all golds. Now, the one thing I will say is if in game one I struggle with Dolph Shays, he's got a short leash. He does, because AD is still better defensive than him. Bob, I got a little longer leash because for Bob, at least Bob's defensively, Bob defensively is that next level of good. So those are just some things to kind of think about. Terry, everybody else is set in stone. The power forward position is the one I'm getting kind of gritty with. I mean, it's really that simple. Now, I did go through sell MJ, sell Giannis yesterday, but, I mean, this is the squad I am going to be going out there with and trying to qualify for the $250,000 MyTeam tournament. Now, I hope I've qualified from last month. They still haven't updated that, so I guess we'll wait and see, but I don't know. I guess it is what it is. We're on current gen today, nearly no matter what, and I just got to hope that I prevail today. Because I don't want to go into the last quals and be in a must-win situation. I've got to get the job done today. It's that simple. I also will be streaming it on Twitch. That link will be down below in the description, so make sure to come check me out today, guys. I love you. I appreciate you, man. God bless, and have a blessed day, man.